you could put a fence area there to have a nice little piece of privacy there. Now, with that said, the HOA allows it and the city will allow it, but just so no one's confused, the ground that you'll be fencing in is still considered public area. I mean, not that your neighbors are going to want to come in, but it's not your ground to own in the fenced area. So now we'll go back into the garage. And there's the garage door. Okay, now I'm going to, after the garage door is open, I'll show you what you can see out of the garage and out of the front door area, again, which is before the row of 4, directly across from the row of 3, and I'm in the middle of the 1 and the 3. So those are your neighbors directly across the street. And then I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to take a ride from here to the ocean to show the trip to the ocean and how close we are to everything. Okay. Okay, it's about 30 minutes after I last shut off the camera. I had some phone calls, and we are about to get this here, the trip odometer. Hopefully you can see it 0.0. And now we're going to start down the road. There's a couple ways to get to the beach. If we make a left right here, I've got to get up to this intersection and show you. If we make a left, it's a little bit longer, but it takes you to the marina, a giant public boat launch, really nice bar restaurant called Captain Pooh's, and then also Sea Mountain Highway, which you'll see, and then, or you can turn this way, which we're going to do. And then make an immediate right, and we're actually passing now in behind our townhouse subject right there. And we'll draw it back. Make another right. Now this intersection right here, just to give you, for instance, if you make a left, then I live down that way toward the marsh. And there's tennis courts over there. I don't know if you can see them. Quite public tennis courts. And I'll pan back, and we're on Hill Street right now. If you ever want to look at a map and try to figure out where we are. And we're coming up to the intersection of Hill Street and Sea Mountain Highway. And we're going to make a left. Sea Mountain Highway dead ends right into the ocean. Just point out some things on the left here. There's Berry Seafood. For anyone familiar with the area at all, Platt Seafood. There's a brand new beachwear store. And we'll just continue. We're at 0.7 miles. But Cherry Grove is super convenient. Right when we made the left on the Sea Mountain Highway at the intersection of Hill and Sea Mountain Highway, there's a restaurant there. It's called The Shack, and it's actually really good. Low price, but very good food. And more conveniences like lawyers, and there's a ABC store and some boat rental places. places. One of the cool things about Cherry Grove is you could stay in Cherry Grove and never leave it and have everything you need, from restaurants, bars, grocery store, gas stations, automotive, dentist. Everything I'm saying is the stuff I use and the professionals that I use. And you can see some high rises there on your right, so that they're right on the ocean. I'm not zooming much because it's hard to drive and zoom. And we're continuing up here. You'll see some gas stations here on your left. Here's a pretty neat little restaurant here. Duffy Street Seafood Shack. It's cool. Although Captain Pooh's, if you ever do move here or stay here, that is the place to go, in my opinion, and it's right on the waterway. It's on its own little peninsula. It's surrounded by water. It's fantastic, and it's only 1 minute away from the Townhouse. Okay, here's a giant IGA. It's called Bullino's grocery store. Great place to shop, owned by great people. We just passed the giant True Value too, which I couldn't show you without jerking the camera too much. And we are at the end of Sea Mountain Highway at a red light, and I'll try to zoom up a tiny bit. There's the ocean, and I'm going to pull directly across to show you the ocean. But if you go left or right, this is Ocean Boulevard, left, you can drive out about 3 miles to the very end of Cherry Grove. There's a beautiful inlet there with Barrier Island you could walk to. If you go right, you go toward Main Street, North Myrtle Beach. But for this purpose, we're going to go straight ahead. And we actually have a lot of public parking to the right, public restrooms, and there's the ocean. I'm going to get out really fast and here's the ocean, and that's the length of time it took us to get there. Kind of pan around. Okay, now we'll go back and look at the odometer. And the odometer is 1.7 miles. That's from the driveway, the townhouse, to the ocean. So I think that's about all I have. The townhouse is $149.9, which is an absolute steal. There's nothing even close to, it's 1,700 square feet, nothing even close to that type of square footage, that close to the beach in Cherry Grove, also east of the waterway. My phone number is 843-446-3022. My name is Joe. 843-446-3022. My email is the initial J, Weiss, W-E-I-S-S, at sc.rr.com. And feel free to call me or write me, and I'll help you any way I can. Like I said, I'm a huge believer in Cherry Grove. I've lived here for 13 years. My brother, very happy here and wouldn't dream of moving. So I'm actually driving back toward my house now. Thank you very much for watching. Call or write. Thanks a bunch. Bye.